Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the San Diego Padres and the Colorado Rockies. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. John Gray, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The center fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded to the right. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. These Rockies guys, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He has 7 hits in 32 at-bats. Now the 3-0 offering is taken, strike 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Dero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not to say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Digging in now for San Diego, Tommy Pham. And he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. High in the air out towards shallow right. Blackman is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. First things first, here's a throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat. Squared that one up just a little late. The 0-1 on its way. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 14 on the season as the Padres have taken a 2-0 lead. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well. And in steps Manny Machado. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
The 2-0 on the way.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
2 out, nobody on. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. The pitch.
Thank you.
Will Myers would be next. There's ball 4.
Take the break.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So here's Will Myers. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yeah.
Now the 0-1.
That's the ball.
Machado, the runner at first with 2 gone. A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
Count 1-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball.
And this is why you can't lose focus for a second when you're behind the plate. Any mistake a catcher makes has serious consequences. This is a pass ball and the runner moves into scoring position.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 San Diego. Garrett Richards gets the start for San Diego in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Digging in, Raimel Tapia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. Dozier has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The first baseman,
With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. I'm so impressed with him. He's leading the NL in home runs right now, and he's got one of the sweetest swings in all of baseball. Don't miss any of his ABs in this one.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. For the current campaign, Murphy is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage, too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. And that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Charlie Blackmon is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. (2-0). Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A swing and a miss there. 2-2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And it's gone. We'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run, and you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well. David Dahl to the plate now.
The left fielder,
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Richards has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Now the 0-1. Hard liner to center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double.
In now for Colorado, Trevor Story, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
And it's fouled away. In the dirt here. Oh, and he'll make it back to second, but that had danger written all over it. 3 runs already home here. This is popped up. Machado waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, number 1.
Now at the plate, Garrett Hampson, and the Rockies trying to hang even more damage on the scoreboard in the opening frame. He's set. Here it comes. And it's 1-1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball.
Nope.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there, and if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
That'll bring up Tony Walters, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Hit to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Next to the plate for the Padres, Brian Dozier. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Brian Dozier.
Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1 delivery. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Two balls and a strike to Dozier.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Fastball well outside.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Stepping into the box, Francisco Mejia, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Garrett Richards. This will show bunt, but pull it back for ball 1. The 1-0. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. The 1-1 home is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. To second for 1. On to Murphy. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Rockies lead this one 3-2. Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, John Gray. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And the pitch.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. John Gray is retired leading off the bottom of the second. At the plate, Raimel Tapia. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Murphy has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares.
7. Juan Lagares.
Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there. But I know this hitter's looking for something up.
This is on the ground over to first. Murphy's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, the first baseman, Hosmer.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Hosmer. First offering on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that's in there. Base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Pham with an even 1-1 count now.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
One and 2 as he chases the slider. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Here's Manny Machado now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Here's Will Myers. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is scored. The run scores from second. It's a 4-3 game.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given him more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing, and we're only in the 3rd inning.
Here's Brian Dozier now as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Comes set, the 0-1.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
1-1. Here it is. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The set and the 2-1. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Looking up is Tapia. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 11 for him on the season, as it is now 7-3.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance. Yency Almonte is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Into the box, Francisco Mejia. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
He's set and the pitch. Garrett Richards is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. To 2-2 now.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Reached for and popped into the air back behind second. Hampson's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. We played 2.5. It's the Friars 7 and the Rockies 3. Leading off the inning, Nolan Arenado, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one into the bleachers and gone. Nolan Arenado touches them all. Number 249 career, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
Listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
Number 19.
As he swings and hits a laser to right. But this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, David Dahl.
Now to the plate, David Dahl, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Gone all the way into the upper deck. Solo home run there for David Dahl. 3rd home run for him on the year, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story. Number 13 for him on the year, as it's now a 1-run game, 7-6 now. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this is what Coors Field is all about, right? You come here to see runs, and that's what you saw today.
I just like this lineup. They didn't worry. They were going to hit homers regardless, but there's so much green grass out here playing in Denver. You stay on the approach that you're going to stay in a big part of the field. Next thing you know, you're back spinning stuff out of the yard.
Garrett Hampson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
To the plate now, Tony Walters. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ripped down the first base line. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
At the plate now, Yency Almonte. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. The 0-1. Into center field. Line drive base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's a 7-7 game. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So the pitching line will not be kind to him here this afternoon as he just pretty much could not get anything working. Luis Perdomo is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Number 61, Luis Perdomo.
Raimel Tapia will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
It is absolutely amazing how this game has just changed on a dime right here. Credit the offense putting a big inning together to get themselves right back in this ball.
Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now. 4 runs here in this half inning.
Go Colorado.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. From the stretch. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1 pitch.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and that'll miss for ball 4 as this one gets away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. The 0-1 offering.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Count is 1-2 now.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
A 1-2 pitch.
Ball 2.
Splitter. 2-2. Now Murphy belts one, carrying well to right field. And this will bang up against the wall. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 9-7 contest.
This one just whistles over the second baseman's head. He had no chance to make a play on that one, and it gets fielded deep in the alley, but not before 2-run score, and the hitter lands on second.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Fouled off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Now the 3-2 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First pitch of the at-bat. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Blackmon behind. No balls and 2 strikes.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But they get the long ball working here as they club 3 home runs in the inning on their way to putting up a 6th spot. 3 innings complete. It's the Rockies 9 and the Padres 7. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for San Diego.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Juan Lagares, a hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder. Three and 0 now. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. The 3-0.
Count is 3-1. Hey! Full count.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
The batter, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And Hosmer gets around on one, but this is hooking foul into the seats in right.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
The 0-1 delivery.
I got a ball, work straight.
Left field and deep. Ranging back is Dahl, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 pitch. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect. But if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
The 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
So stepping in, Fernando Tatis Jr. as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Story picks it up, and the tag gets him. But we do have a tie ball game now with a run scoring on the play.
How about it?
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Into the box, Manny Machado. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
0-1 the count. And now pitch on the way. Lifted in the air out to right. Blackmon on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 9-9. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. Right side and right into the shift. Dozier fields it cleanly, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
How about it? Shortstop, Trevor Story.
Striding in for the Rockies, Trevor Story, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now here it comes. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. He makes the throw to first, 2 down.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Into center field. Line drive, base hit.
In order to play at this level, you got to have unbelievable hand-eye coordination. That pitch wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to get perfect wood on that baseball.
So now to the plate, Tony Walters. And he lays off there, 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. Once more a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw, and he's back easily. One 0 count. Here it is, and it's fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base, almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
2-2 to the Colorado catcher. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pham is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for Colorado, and this remains a 9-9 ball game. Now at the plate, Will Myers. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Here's the pitch. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Now here it comes. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Brian Dozier is on deck. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Hit to third. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Brian Dozier at the plate. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up. First offering on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. After it is Blackman. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Padres, the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Two out, nobody on. Lifted the other way to left center. Giving chase is Dahl. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Our score remains tied at 9 apiece. Josh Fuentes will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 8, Josh Fuentes.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Myers going back at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Well, one thing's for certain. That makes the manager look like a genius right there. He calls on him to pinch hit, hoping for any kind of spark, and he gives him a little bit more than that, blasting a double that almost leaves the ballpark. Big innings often start with beginnings like this.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Raimel Tapia 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. This is skied into short left center. Pham comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
First baseman, number 9, Daniel Murphy.
Daniel Murphy steps in now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
The 0-2 delivery. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Murphy now. Swing and a liner. Foul. Another 2-2 offering. Again, he sends it out of play. Runner at second here with one man out. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Smoked the other way. High and deep to left. Left fielder looking up. Into the bleachers and out of here. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Sixth home run on the season for him as they've taken a two-run lead. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
At the plate, Nolan Arenado. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Two 2-0 now. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Now batting, right fielder, Charlie
Striding into the box, Charlie Blackmon. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
A fastball here too low. It's 1-0. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Gone right into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game as they jump ahead by 3. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Yeah, Matty, it's scorching out right now, and they always say when the weather gets hot, the ball starts traveling. Dan, what's your take?
That's exactly what happens, D-Road. Come out of spring training in a lot of the places, it's a little damp, it's a little cold, but when it starts to heat up and get hot and humid, it definitely plays right into the hands of the hitters, and they're taking advantage of the conditions today.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
the batter.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Trevor Story steps in now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Story is a .270 hitter, a respectable number he'll look to improve upon in this at-bat. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike one.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Myers will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Rockies 12 and the Padres 9. Carlos Estevez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the Rockies, number 54, Carlos Estevez.
Greg Garcia will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The average for him at .267 on the year. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. A ball and a strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. A 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
The 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Here's Juan Lagares. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Here we go.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. On the ground to the right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Striding in once again, Eric Hosmer, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here comes the first pitch. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Hosmer around first, on his way to second now, but that'll hit off the wall in left center, and he is into second with a 2-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
In now, Tommy Pham. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard to the right. Foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a swing and a ball headed for Murphy over there at first. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Jose Castillo enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 65, Jose Castillo.
Stepping in, Garrett Hampson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Second baseman, number 1.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball! That pitch is out.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. Pitch on the way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
To the plate now, Tony Walters. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Castillo, just 24 years of age. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Now the 1-0.
That's ball 2. Three balls, no strike.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
3-1 the count now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Ian Desmond will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 20, Ian Desmond.
Lays off 1-0. Comes in with an average of 265. 8 home runs and 19 driven in. Now the 1-0. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. There's 1 on to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there.
At the plate, Raimel Tapia. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch.
Hey.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
Swing, and he pops him up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, they're not all beautiful, and they don't all have to be. Just throwing a lawn dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful piece of hit.
Daniel Murphy will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he popped him up. Tatis into shallow left. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 2 left for Colorado. It's still a 12-9 ball game. Wade Davis will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Number 71, Wade Davis.
Fernando Tatis Jr. will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. He's set. Here it comes. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Going back is the center fielder. And that one is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His second of the game as this lead has been sliced down to 2.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
At the plate now, Manny Machado. And he fouls this one off. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's inside.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. The pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Now in the box, Will Myers. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set and the pitch.
Nope.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Nope, 1-0.
Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
2 outs now in the San Diego 7th, and that'll bring up the power hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. And the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To short, hit hard. Throw to Murphy, he'll take care of him, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Rockies 12 and the Padres 10. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Kyle Bearclaw is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Trent Grisham will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Nolan Arenado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Charlie Blackmon will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Here's the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
One out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here it comes. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. This will be foul off to the right, out of play. Now the 2-1.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Standing in now, David Dahl, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bearclaw, or Bear for short. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
1-1. From the stretch.
2-1.
One out and a runner on second base. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Full count.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Ready once again, Trevor Story. He homered back in the third inning in this one. From the stretch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
The 1-0 home. A bouncer up the middle. One there. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. Rockies strand one. Now we'll see if their pitching can preserve this 12-10 lead. James Pazos will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
James Pazos.
Ready to begin the 8th. Stepping in, Francisco Mejia. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
1-0 pitch on the way. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Pazos has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Swing and he pops him up. Hampson backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
The right fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
Now batting, number 2, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Pitch on the way.
Ball 1.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace. Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
To 2-2 now.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Juan Lagares. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Now the 1-0. Line to the right side. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. And Eric Hosmer will have a chance next with 2 out.
Now batting.
Hey guys, that was a nice job by the batter right there. He's able to get his front foot down early, recognize the backdoor slider, stay inside it, and drive it the other way.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Padres lead 1. Deficit holds at 12-10. Andres Munoz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52, Andres Munoz.
Stepping up to the plate, Garrett Hampson. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
The second baseman, number 1.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. The 1-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So coming to the plate, Tony Walters. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Here comes the 1-0.
Ball inside.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Ground ball right side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The pitcher, number 47, James Pasco.
Sam Hilliard will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 22, Sam Hilliard.
Fastball well outside. The numbers coming in. He's at 255. 5 homers and 14 driven in. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Lagares is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Now we'll see if their pitching can preserve this 12-10 lead. Scott Ober comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 45, Scott Ober.
Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. So here's the cleanup hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr. He went deep last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bring the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Into the box, Manny Machado. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Go,
1-0 count. Here it is. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. As a look, now the pitch.
I got the count 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Josh Naylor will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
San Diego. Number 22, Josh Naylor.
Swing and a liner toward right center, and this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Brian Dozier, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And he misses again, 2-0.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
The 2-0 pitch. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. Francisco Mejia would be next. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The set and the 3-1 pitch. Hit hard to third. Oh, look at Arenado. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
A 12-11 final in this ball game. The Rockies hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Yency Almonte gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Scott Ober wraps it up for the save, his 21st of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.